Yogis, welcome back. It's time for some yoga. Get ready, unroll your mat and grab your props. I'll see you right back here. Hi again. We're going to start today on hands and knees, actually starting in Anahatasana. So come onto your hands and knees. And of course, please remember to modify your practice today as it makes sense for you. Challenge yourself where you can, back off as needed, of course. Anahatasana is a wonderful backward bending stretch. Walk your hands out, lower the elbows down, forearms are on the mat, and the forehead lowers down, making sure that your hips line up over your knees. So this isn't exactly like a child's pose, but if you choose to modify here, if this back bend starts to feel a little too deep, as your fingertips slide forward a little bit more, you can dial it back into child's pose by sinking the hips back toward your heels. Let the heart center melt open toward the mat. And the sit bones lift up toward the sky. And just take a moment or two as you settle into space here. And just relax into the shape. Let it just happen. Right? And sometimes it's hard to do that. Right? I know some of us, myself included, we really like to control a lot of things in our lives, in our day-to-day. So it's important to remember that when things unexpectedly happen, sometimes it's best to roll with it, accept what happens, right? Just facing adversity with some equanimity. And our yoga practice can be very much like that, right? Just kind of rolling with it, accept it. And teaching us to be okay sometimes with things that are a little bit uncomfortable. Let the breath move nice and easy in and out through the nose. And we'll take another deep breath or two here. And coming out, we'll slide the hands in a little bit. Lift your forehead off the mat so you're on hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Have a seat on your heels coming into toe stretch. Sit tall, and of course if you need to come out of it a little bit or come out of it early, feel free to do so. I know it's a big stretch here. Relax the shoulders. Again, try to find a little comfort in the discomfort. You are still doing some good things for your body here, stretching the soles of the feet. Let's give it another deep breath or so. And we'll return to hands and knees. You can release your feet off the mat, shake them out a little bit. Have a seat on your heels, slide the hands back, add a little ankle stretch, lean back, lift your knees off the mat, hold for another deep breath or so. We'll release, come on to hands and knees again. We'll thread the needle, slide the right arm under the left, bring your right shoulder on or close to the mat. Looking left, you can either keep your left hand where it is or take a nice twist here, stretching your left arm through the top edge of the mat while your right arm continues reaching over to the left side. Let's take another full breath. And coming back out, unwrap everything, return to hands and knees, go the other way. Now it's your left arm, slide it through the right side, head down. Try to do the same thing with the right arm that you did on the opposite with the left. I am going for the twist with the right arm stretching up along the top edge of the mat. Take another deep breath. And release out. Come back to hands and knees. And come forward into a high cobra pose. Sink the hips in. Drop the shoulders back a little bit. Keep the knees on the mat. Open the heart forward. Look past the nose. Take another deep breath. Let's take down dog. Tuck your toes, hips back, lift up, relax your heels to the mat, and of course, feel free to walk out your feet if you choose in your down dog. Big inhale, lift the heels up. Big exhale, drop the heels back down. Little bend in the knees, look forward. Walk or hop your feet to the front of the mat. Fold over the legs when you get there. With the feet slightly separating, take your hands to opposite elbows, hang over the legs in ragdoll, and option to nod the head or sway a little if you choose. Switch the grip so the opposite hand sits on top. Keep the head just dropping down, let it go. One more breath. Relaxing arms again toward the mat. Start rolling up slow to stand. Pressing down, uncurling one vertebra at a time until you come all the way up in Tadasana, standing tall. Relax the arms alongside the body. Inhale, sweep the arms around, Urdhva Hastasana. Keep standing tall, just the arms reach back behind you, interlace fingers, lift the chest. Warrior 3, lift the left leg up and back behind you. Keep the standing leg strong, lead forward, hips level, drop the left hip a little bit. Let's go warrior 2, step your left foot back, spin the heel down, reach the arms out, look over the right middle finger for a full breath. Reverse warrior, right arm, reach it over. Lower both hands inside the front foot, travel to the left for your wide-legged fold, Prasarita. Readjust the feet as you need, keep them parallel. Hang over the legs, hands down. You can walk the hands out or you can walk the hands back behind you. Let's give it one more breath. Let's meet in the center, hands on the mat, lift the head up, chest up, low lunge to the front. Pivot, walk the hands around, around, around. Vashisthasana, side plank. Stack the right leg on top of the left, face the right side. Option to modify any way that you, any way that you choose. Real yoga by real people here. Feel free, if you like, you can drop the left knee toward the mat. Maybe float the right leg up or work on any variations. Let's give it another full breath. We'll meet in center plank pose, breathing in. Chaturanga, or drop the knees, breathing out. Inhale, upward facing. Exhaling, downward facing. Let's give it a couple of deep breaths. You're welcome to always take child's pose if you choose. Softening shoulders out of the ears. One more deep breath. Look forward through the hands, step or hop the feet to the front. Lift the chest, big inhale. Exhale, drop the head down as you fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around, rise up. Urdhva Hastasana, standing tall, just the arms behind you, interlace fingers, opposite pinky finger on top here. Warrior 3, right leg up and back. Tilt forward, hips level. One breath. Warrior 2, float back, right heel down, arms out, look over the left middle finger, one breath. Reverse warrior, left arm, reach it over. Hands to the inside of the left foot. Prasarita Padottanasana, travel to the right. Parallel the feet, hang over the legs. Any variation you choose, I'm gonna interlace fingers behind the back and stretch the arms over because that feels good. You do you. Keep the breath moving one more time. And we'll meet in the center with hands on the mat, chest up, taking it to low lunge at the front. Pivot, pivot, pivot. When you get there, side plank, Vashisthasana, face the left side. Right hand down, stack the left leg on top. Try to do the same thing from the first side as best you can. Stay with the breath. And we'll hold one more time. Let's meet in center plank pose. Come back, breathe in. And Chaturanga, breathe out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's give it another deep breath or two here. Soft knees look forward, walk or float the feet. Chest up on the inhale. Exhale, round it down. We're gonna add on a little bit here. Sweep the arms around, Urdhva Hastasana, reach up. Just the arms, reach back, change the grip again, interlace fingers. Warrior 3, left leg up and back. Tilt forward. Slow, controlled movements, get it done. Revolved half moon, Parvarita Ardha Chandrasana. Drop your left hand to the mat. Use a block if you like. Lift the right arm up. Keep the head up. Look right, look up. Hold for one more breath. Warrior 2, right hand down, step back, heel down, come up, reach out. Give it another deep breath. We'll reverse warrior, right arm, reach it over. Straighten the right leg. Let's hold for a full breath in reverse triangle. Trikonasana, regular triangle. Turn the arms out, lower the right hand, lift the left. Maybe peek up and hold for another deep breath. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, bend the right knee, look in front of the right foot, reach the right arm out, lift the left leg, lift the left arm, block under the right hand if you want to use it. When you're all set up, when you're stable, look left, maybe peek up, and if you want, maybe float the right hand to your heart, or maybe take your left hand to the left foot for a little half bow, half bind. Let's give it another full breath. Good. Prasarita Padottanasana. You'll lower both hands to the inside of the right foot. Step the left foot back, spin the heel down and travel left. Parallel the feet, hang over the legs. Again, you can do the same thing. You can keep hands down, hold it there. You can interlace fingers behind the back, stretch the arms over, grab onto your big toes. I am lowering my forearms, my elbows on the mat, just hanging over the legs. Take one more breath wherever you are. And we'll meet in the center, hands on the mat, chest up. Low lunge to the front, pivot, walk it around. Vashisthasana, side plank to the right. One breath, any variation. Center it out to plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take another full breath. Look forward, walk or jump the feet. Chest up on the inhale. Exhale, round it down. One more side. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, sweep the arms overhead, stand tall, arms back, change the grip, interlace fingers. Warrior 3, right leg up and back, tilting forward like a seesaw. Heart forward, right leg all the way up and back. Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana, revolved half moon, lower the right hand, head up, lift the left arm, opening to the left, peek left, maybe look up for a breath. Warrior 2, lower the left hand, step back, back heel to the mat, come up, arms out, give it a full breath. Reverse warrior, left arm, reach it over and around. We'll straighten the left leg for revolved triangle. Regular triangle, Trikonasana, turn the arms, lower the left hand and lift the right. Peek up if you can and give it another deep breath or so. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, look in front of the left foot, reach out, lift the right leg, right arm, coming up. Open to the right, looking up, and if you did it on the first side, working on any variations, left hand to the heart in half prayer. Maybe grab your right hand to the right foot for a half bind, or anything else that you're working on. Let's give it another full breath. And Prasarita Padottanasana, hands down to the inside of the left foot. Step back, travel to the right, parallel the feet, hang over the legs. Any variation, hands down, grabbing toes, holding to the lower legs, or just hands on the mat. One more breath. We'll meet in the center, hands down, chest up, low lunge, pivot around to the front. Vashisthasana, side plank, face the left side, right hand down, left leg on top. Try to do the same thing from the last side, and we'll give it another deep breath. Come back to center plank, then lower all the way onto your belly. Slide the arms back, interlace all 10 fingers, draw the legs, the feet together, draw the shoulder blades toward each other so the shoulders relax back. Inhale, lift up, keep the feet glued together, chest up, open the heart, lift up and come up. One more inhale. Exhale, lower down, release the hands, hold right here. Option to take a second set of locust Shalavasana, right? Interlacing fingers again, opposite pinky finger on top. Or if you want to go for it, take Dhanurasana bow pose, bend the knees, reach your hands to the feet, draw the knees a little closer together, choose your back bend, press down, inhale, come up. All right, lifting up, heart opening forward, shoulders back. Relax the eyebrows, keep the breath moving one more time. lower down as you release. Go right into child's pose. Shift back. You can reach arms forward or back. If the arms are reaching forward, maybe turn both palms face up. Let's take another deep breath or two. And come up onto hands and knees. Pigeon, bring the right knee forward, left leg back. Sit tall, lengthen the spine. Feel free to come into your resting pigeon by reaching the arms out, lowering the forehead down, or if you choose, you can take the more active variation, king pigeon. Chest up, bend the left knee, and take your left hand to the foot. Draw the foot in, maybe heel to hip, or just hold on to the leg. Float the right arm up. Look past the nose. Wherever you are, let's take one more breath. We'll let it go. Come up. Slide the right knee to the middle. Bring your left knee up behind. Gomukhasana. Bring the feet out to the left and to the right. Clear space so you can sit back. Your right knee lifts, crosses over the left, the feet out to the left and the right. If you're dialing this back, you can always take a cross-legged seat, Sukhasana, right ankle in front of the left. Up to you, of course. Relax the right arm out to the right side. Left arm, reach it over for the side stretch. Drop the right shoulder away from the ear. Lean over, look left, one more breath. As you come up, Ardha Matsyendrasana, draw the feet in a little closer. If you're in Sukhasana, you're going to take the right foot outside the left leg, sit tall, twist to the right side. You can always straighten the left leg out as well if you want to dial it back. One more full breath. Coming back to center, brief counter stretch, go left. Center it out again, unwrap the legs, come back to hands and knees. Pigeon pose, going the opposite direction. Bring the left knee through, right leg back. Sit tall, level the hips. Walk the hands out, head down for resting pigeon, or if you're doing the more active variation, maintaining the back bend, sit tall. Bend the right knee, reach your right hand back. Draw the heel in if you can. Maybe yes, maybe no. Or just hold on to the back leg. Float the left arm up. Look forward. Hold wherever you are for one more breath. We'll let go, release it out, come back up. Then bring your left knee to the middle, slide the right leg up behind the left leg, so the right knee is behind the left knee, sit back. Now your left knee crosses on top, the feet out to the left and to the right, or Sukhasana, cross-legged seat, bring your left ankle in front this side. Chest up, left arm out, right arm, reach it over. Without coming forward, without backward bending, just lengthen over toward the left side. Look to the right, and let's give it another full breath. Bring it back up to center, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Hug the feet in a little bit closer. If you're in Sukhasana, cross-legged seat, now the left leg crosses over the right. Hips are level. You can always straighten the right leg if you're dialing it back a little. Your choice. Twist left, head up, deep breath. Center it out, brief counter stretch, go right. Come back to the middle, unwrap your legs and lay back on the mat. Hug your knees in. You can always rock a little side to side, happy baby pose. Taking any final stretch or shape you wish to take here. If you are otherwise ready, you've certainly earned it. We'll come right into Shavasana. Extending legs out on the mat. Separate the feet. You can always roll up a blanket behind the knees or place a bolster behind the knees. That releases the low back very nicely. Arms out, palms up. Close your eyes. Just embracing a few moments of stillness before returning to your day. Settle back, let go. Just embrace where you are.